Hello and welcome to this episode of Great Conversations. I'm lucky to be here today with Linda Panarella. She's from Town Square here in Brick Township. And we also have a guest with her, Amber Brown. And for those of you that don't know, Town Square is located in the Laurel Square Plaza. And it is a company, I guess we'd say for lack of a better word, that assists with older adults,
yes.
typically with memory issues, but also just older adults in general, correct?
That's correct.
And we also have Amber Brown here, and we're going to talk about how you guys are coming together to collaborate for something new. So thanks for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
So I don't know if you want to tell us a little bit about Town Square first, and then
to.
maybe talk about how you guys are going to coordinate together.
Certainly. Yeah. The thing about Town Square that I think is unique that we love to tout a little bit, and I know you'll appreciate, Mayor, is that as a growing company across the nation, Town Square Adult Day Enrichment Center in Brick was the first site to open as an owner-operated company.
Cool.
Yeah, so we have that distinction here in Brick Township, and we love that.
Nice.
Town Square is an incredible concept in adult daycare, something totally new and breaking the mold for senior care, because different than typical adult days where you have members sitting around the same table doing the same activity regardless of interest or abilities, we have 13 different spaces where we have members rotating throughout the day for specialized programming, and that specialized programming includes reminiscence therapy. And the beautiful part about that is our environment is set up perfectly for that. We are created like a small town in the 1950s. So all those props and prompts, including our 1955 Oldsmobile parked inside.
Yeah.
And you posed next to that.
Yes, I was right when we walked in, I believe. Very cool.
Those bring out all of those memories. It's a beautiful experience for seniors, not only to relive those milestone moments and recapture them. As we age, we certainly tend to lose a sense of ourselves. And when you build in a layer of dementia on top of that, we really are losing a sense of ourselves. So having that restored in recreating those memories is a beautiful thing. The thing that takes it to the next level is it also affirms all the lifelong achievements of our seniors, which is a huge gift back to them. So our services are Monday through Friday. We do serve generally any senior who's interested in enrichment and engagement, because that's what we do. But most of our members are dealing with some sort of memory loss, and we specialize in that kind of care. So it's a secure environment. It's a friendly and welcoming environment. It's a place where people with those types of challenges can succeed throughout the day. The next best part about it is it relieves the caregiver, the primary family caregiver. Across the country, millions and millions of dollars are offered in free care by family caregivers trying to keep their loved ones at home. And that's what we do. We help to keep people at home where they really primarily want to be. Our sister company, Senior Helpers, which is a home care agency, also helps with that, because we can then sandwich care on either end of a full day of care at Town Square with some home care and support at home to get there, or to get home and get settled for the evening, and again help keep home and independent.
Wonderful. That's nice. But now I understand there's going to be a new partnership.
Yes,
correct?
And so we are so excited to be including Evermore Lifestyle Solutions in the mix. And I'm going to let Amber talk about that.
Great.
So it's a super exciting opportunity because Evermore Lifestyle Solutions is being hosted by Town Square. So we are providing weekend services to individuals with intellectual and developmental differences. What's unique about our program is that we are serving adults 18 and up with these needs. So it's another end of the spectrum of an underserved population. But because Town Square in its setting sparks memories of the past for its members, it also is just a fun, exciting, bright, engaging environment for individuals with developmental differences. And so because this space is so large, 12,000 square feet of space, and because we have so many different storefronts, we can provide unique and specialized programming to meet the needs of these individuals. So most of our clients will be coming in with a DDD budget. So that's the Division of Developmental Disabilities. And so in the state of New Jersey, Jersey, once you turn 21, you are eligible for a state budget for programming in multiple areas. And so that could be day hab programming, that could be care in the home, or it could be community inclusion, or what we're specializing in, which is goods and services classes. And so with these classes, the state budget can be used to provide these enriching and engaging opportunities. What's different about what we do is that we are focusing specifically right now on launching programming on the weekends.
Okay.
And our weekend programming is going to be 5 hours of consecutive classes. So very similar to what Town Square does in providing respite for the caregiver, we are also providing respite for families. So individuals on a Saturday and or a Sunday can come for 5 hours of classes from 10 a.m. to 3 and receive enriching and engaging opportunities, but also provide extended opportunities for respite for families. So very often in this approach for goods and services budget through DDD, you can go 1 hour in the community for an art class. You can go another hour to another vendor for maybe an adaptive yoga class. Or you can go to another vendor for a music class. And all of that is fantastic. But it provides fractured care for families because it's an hour here, here, and here. What we're doing is kind of a one-stop shop. And so we are providing 3 different billable categories. So we'll have an hour of creative arts. And that could be anything from crafts, painting, beading, mosaics, to drama or theater. Music. We're providing 2 hours of functional and social skills, so that can be opportunities to develop conversational skills, to develop social skills, functional skills, logic, games, board games, cards, and then also 2 hours of adaptive wellness and nutrition. So we can do kitchen classes, learning how to make yogurt parfaits, fruit smoothies, green salads, but also doing active games. We're really proud to have a regulation bocce court in our community, and we know that there's a Special Olympics of New Jersey, that there is a Special Olympics bocce team. So we're really excited about that. But we could do ladder ball, cornhole in the park, but we can also do adaptive exercise, adaptive Zumba, yoga, and so on. And so our focus, and we're really pretty proud of this, is that our activities through the entire month, while we have the same 3 billable categories, activities within those categories will never repeat within a month. And so activities on Saturday and on Sunday will rotate on a monthly basis, but if you're attending regularly every Saturday, every Sunday through the month of June or the July or whatever, we can you'll have a different opportunity for a new activity. You will not see a repeat. And we're really proud to provide extensive and expansive programming, including STEM classes. So we'll have individuals making things like elephant toothpaste and lemon volcanoes and growing sugar crystals and hatching butterflies. So it's not just an opportunity to sit and paint and color, which those are enriching and engaging too, but we're expanding that to provide opportunities for STEM classes too. So it's really exciting opportunity.
So everybody's interests can be met.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, that's really wonderful. That's exciting. I've been in Town Square, and it is an amazing space. So I guess how many people are you looking? Will the space be open to, I guess, for this new program? So
right now we are currently enrolling. We are launching June 1st. June 1st is our grand opening. It is, and we already have 12 enrolled. So we are really excited about that. Right now we're working with a 1-to-12 ratio. So individuals with intellectual and developmental differences, when they're enrolled in DDD, are usually assigned in a tier, what they call tier A through tier E. And so right now we are really just working with the families to try to meet their need. We can't meet everybody's need right now because we are a brand new launch, but we're working to meet the needs of many. And so we are working with a 1-to-12 ratio, but we do have floor floater staff. So in that regard, if you kind of do the math, it's about a 1-to-8 ratio. And so we would work with rotational programming on an hourly basis. So our groups would work with a PA, what we call a program assistant, kind of like a camp counselor concept, and they would rotate with that group on an hourly basis. And so we're working toward having at least, I think, up to 60 right now, which would be up to 5 groups that would rotate on an hourly basis. And so That could be everything from one group at a 10 o'clock hour doing a kitchen class, and another group at a 10 o'clock hour doing adaptive wellness, and another group at the 10 o'clock hour doing ladder ball or cornhole on the patio, and then rotating that at 11 o'clock. 12 o'clock is really neat because that's a big group social class. And so we will gather together for lunch. Individuals will bring their own bagged lunch, and we will gather for a large social class. And so that could be anything from tell and show to giant Jenga in teams to maybe hangman or Scrabble on the board. And so working on receptive language, but working on expressive language, but also working on communication and socialization. So it's really, really exciting opportunity. Yeah.
That is a great opportunity
Thank you.
for a lot, to expand and to have, and I guess as you expand, you'll see through the tiers how you group and things like that. Very exciting.
Well, and what's nice too is that because we're focusing on ages 18 and up, so it's adults with intellectual and developmental differences, not just 21 and up in DDD, we offer the option for private pay. So even if you're in DDD and you have a DDD budget, that might be targeted toward other services, right? And so we want to be able to have an option for private pay.
Wonderful.
But the idea with our 18 and up community is that many of them are still in school, what often are called super seniors.
Yes.
So 18, 19, 20-year-olds. So they're still in a school program, but we want Evermore Lifestyle Solutions to be an opportunity on the weekends where you're developing relationships, you step away from academic, you step away from medical, you step away from therapeutic, and you're just coming into an environment that's just fun, it's engaging, you're learning, maybe you don't even know you're learning something new, and you're making new relationships. So by the time you do turn 21 and you really enter into that adult world, you're not in your program anymore. And it feels like sometimes, the bottom is falling out from under your
go?
Where do you go? You already have a soft place to land.
That's great.
Yeah.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, what a wonderful program. And that's great that you guys can partner to do that.
We are so happy to be able to host it. To have our building in use in those hours when we're not open for seniors has great value to the community. And to serve this population is just an added bonus. We're excited about the challenge.
That's so wonderful. Yeah.
And it's neat, too, because we're launching here in Brick. So as Linda said, Town Square at the Jersey Shore in Brick is the first in New Jersey, but we also have two other centers that we will be working with in Princeton and in Marlton. So we're launching our programming with Evermore in June here in Brick, but through the summer in July we'll be in Princeton, and then later in the summer we'll be in Marlton in August. And then come fall, we'll circle back around and offer evening programming as well.
Wonderful.
We're super excited.
That is really exciting.
Really expansive opportunity.
That's great.
Yeah,
also
thanks.
very proud that we're here in Brick first.
Yes.
Thank you. I love having new and wonderful things to offer to our community and for people throughout Ocean County, actually. It doesn't, you don't have to live in Brick to take advantage of
Exactly.
this. Just anywhere in the area that you're able to get to. So,
Yeah.
oh, that's wonderful. Is there anything else you guys would like to share about either of the programs?
I do think for Town Square to know that it is important for us to be supporting the caregivers, those who are working so hard, as we said, to keep their loved ones at home. So we have a family center in each of our centers where we offer support groups that can help to have that discussion that says, I'm not alone doing this job. And it offers great relief to our caregivers. It provides resources to them. I met with a group the other day and they said, this is one of the only places I come where we get the information that we need to help us do this really hard job. And so we offer that. We also offer educational workshops on all aspects of aging, because the problem is none of us really plan to age.
Right.
We kind of just hope for the best, and that's the worst solution we could have. So we are offering some really great specials that are going to end on June 1st for anybody that's interested in coming to visit for enrollment. I mean, still, it is the most affordable option for senior care. There's no question about it. On average, it's only about $20 to $21 an hour. I think we pay babysitters more than that.
Yeah, now.
And the specials that we're offering offering are greatly reduced, so that they're up to 40% off at this moment, which is great.
And to that end, with the Family Center, even Evermore Lifestyle Solutions can tap into that. So we can offer workshops for parents on guardianship, on special needs trusts, support groups, again, so that you just don't feel alone. So I'm a mom of 5, but I have 2 children with special needs. And so just kind of being in that world, and with my older son as he went into adulthood, mourning losses. So many of us, we just embrace the special needs parenthood. But as we enter into the second decade of their life and they're coming into adulthood, we realize that we're going to be traveling this road with our children for a very, very long time.
It doesn't just end when they turn 18.
It does not. And so even living independently for our children sometimes is not an option. And so we want to be able to offer those opportunities for support and for collaboration, and to say that you're not alone, and that we're here for parents as well. We're here to provide you support, but we're here to provide you information with workshops and collaborative businesses. So we're proud of that. We are, because we really want to be able to support families. And I think coming from a familial perspective, that means a lot to me, but I know with Linda too, having a family connection with, a member with Alzheimer's, a family member with Alzheimer's, it's a passion project for both of us. So we're just really powered behind it. Yeah.
Thank you. Well, we're going to put some information up on the screen so everyone knows how to contact you.
Thank you.
And get that information. And I can't thank you enough for joining us today to share all this wonderful information. And I hope everyone enjoyed the program and got a lot out of it. And please refer to some of the info we're going to put up on the screen if you'd like to get in touch with either Linda or with Amber about either of these programs. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great day.
Great.
So that's